He served 2 tours flying around the Iraqi desert, taking out enemy targets to keep U.S. troops safe on the ground. Vernice FlyGirl Armour is America's first African-American female combat pilot, and now she's in the Bay Area to talk about her unique journey that continues to inspire people really around the world today with her words and what's called zero to breakthrough. An honor to sit down with you this morning. Vernice, welcome to KTVU.
Hey, I'm excited to be here.
Was this a dream for you to fly?
You know, honestly,
a helicopter
it
in combat?
was not. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be a cop that rode a horse downtown, a mounted patrol. That is exactly right.
And you were a cop.
And I was a cop. And I rode horses downtown. Harley Davidson Road King chick.
So
right?
why the switch?
So when I was in college, I did not have money to really go to school with, and I saw flyers that free trip to Mardi Gras. I said, what? That's for me. Hooked me up. But there was a catch. Had to join the ROTC rifle team for the women. Joined, got inspired with the military side of it. Said, hey, this could prepare me to be a police officer. Saw a black woman in a flight suit on career day. And even after, you know, college and pursuing my dream of being a police officer, never forgot about that woman in the flight suit. And I said, you know what? Can always be a cop, can always be a combat pilot. So I went for it, and
awesome.
Here you go.
I'm curious, when you were in Iraq, whether it was the first tour or the second tour, did you ever take a moment when you were flying just to think with yourself and really realize what you had achieved in life at that moment in time?
You know, honestly, when left to my own devices, no. But the first time I went on the Oprah show was over there. And that's when I found out that I'd actually become the first in American history, you know, just outside of the Marine Corps. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But my focus was just mostly on protecting the men and women on the ground. But you know what? Every day when I think about it now, it's a huge responsibility and honor, because all of us are role models, positive or negative. That's a choice, right? So women in STEM, girls in STEM is a huge science, technology, engineering, mathematics. I'm a huge advocate for that. And just women getting gutsy and, you know, going for their dream, you know. And not just women, all of us.
Yeah, but when you say go for your dream, what is the mistake, you know, a young man or woman makes, you think, that sends them down the wrong path away from reaching the top, reaching that
One
dream?
word.
What?
Settling.
What do you mean?
Well, I think I can make this. Well, I have this now. Well, this is good enough. I mean, how many folks do you know, they're in their 40s, 50s, great job, marriage, 2.5 kids, white picket fence, the dog or the cat, the car. And
cruise control.
And they're like,
right?
And at a certain point, they're like, is this it? Right? So there's this thing that I call the gutsy move. In your gut, you know it's right. It takes guts to do it. But you got to take action.
So you're saying challenge yourself. So even if you think you've reached the pinnacle, you've reached your dream job, like what's next?
Well,
maybe this happened in your life.
Yeah and no.
Okay.
Most of us, I don't think, even really go for what the pinnacle is. Because usually, yes. And it's a risk. I got a wife, I got kids, I can't really go for it, that'd be selfish. When really, the best thing we could do for our kids is showing them that going for it is worth it. Lose or fail. But what if we win?
Right.
What if we win? You know, in order to be successful, you got to get gutsy.
Do you ever get feedback, or give me an example of someone who maybe read your words, or you spoke to 5 years ago and somehow that person reached out to you and said thank you? Does that happen?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whether it's immediately or later. I had a young lady, well, actually she was in her 40s, 50, I still say young lady, but she sent me a picture and said, hey, you know, I went for it, and she got her master's. Somebody right after an event said, you know, I was going to commit suicide, and I've decided that I can make a breakthrough in my life in a different way.
How powerful is that for you when you hear that?
Crazy, right? Yeah, yeah. But people just have to believe in themselves. And sometimes that's really hard, but how can you go for it in spite of the challenges? You know, I feel like the universe, God, is just waiting for us to show up.
Yeah.
Waiting for us to show up. If we don't take the step, a closed mouth don't get fed. My granny always said that.
One of my favorite words, inspiration. You're an inspiration. So I want to let people know where you can get your words. You can find Vernice's book, Zero to Breakthrough, online, as well as a number of stores out there. We also have more information about her story on our website at ktvu.com. Vernice FlyGirl Armour.
Can I give them one better?
Yeah, give them one better.
Not to say that wasn't great.
No, we want better.
It's
challenge ourselves, right?
I created an action guide, the Gutsy Move action guide. All they do is text Gutsy, G-U-S-T-Y, no, G-U-T-S-Y, don't misspell it, G-U-T-S-Y to 72,000, 72000. They'll get the PDF, and they'll get a 3-part series on overcoming challenges and obstacles.
Awesome.
Something we all deal with.
Enjoy your stay in the Bay Area.
Blow it up.
All right, Flag Girl, we'll send it back to you guys.
I loved it, Vernice. Thank you.